Hey kids, check out that hand. Guess which hand that's in? That's right. I finally get to hold my cookies in my actual dominant hand. I'm rather happy about this. So, as you guessed, we're on the snapshot. And I am currently stuck at spawn. And I'll show you why here. So, yeah, no one's really been all that active lately. I think everyone built a whole bunch of stuff and then kind of got a little burned out. I know Birdie's playing Foundcraft left play on his own. Dave is currently battling an addiction to Rust. So not a whole lot has gone on. It's my building. This Rachel's welcome sign. Birdie's completely abandoned toilet bowl. The plan is that for a full 1.9 we're going to reset, and even if all this work, I'm fine with that. I went a little too heavy on the big projects, kind of burned myself out. I honestly never even finished, like we haven't finished this building, it's so blippin' huge. That fish farm had last time. Yeah, that's not going to get finished. I spent a month and change of free time dumping gravel into the ocean, and I'm nowhere closer to finish than when I started. However, we've had some unintended consequences. First being this. And puh. So we've redecorated the hub. We've gone with a more natural theme. No, we didn't. Our nether got completely reset. I'm going to put a safety rail up here in case someone runs out here. I know Minecraft on its own isn't terribly OSHA compliant, but I don't want to be responsible for someone running out and having something bad happen to them. There we go. Yep, our beautiful hub has vanished. It's probably saved somewhere. We have this awesome lava lake, bunch of stuff, and I don't know if it's been completely regenerated or what, because frankly, someone's been here. I don't. This is actually. I'll just go through here. I'll explain this the best way I can. So one of the problems we had early on at spawn was people building really close. What we have here is this is Ginger and Scully's little portal area. We come up here. Ginger's house should be right there. Yeah, there it is. You build this little shack, we're waiting for it to load in. You build that, and then over there is Scully's castle, which maybe we can get to before it gets dark. And then we won't have to, I'll have to run back to spawn again. Yeah, this is causing a few problems. Because my base is... I wrote this down, I gotta glance over, don't run into anything. My base is at 28 minus 4,000. Currently at not that. I need to get to a bed real fast. Sorry, Scully. But it's not griefing if you put it back. Scully's done a lot of work here. Unfortunately, he just hasn't shown much of it. I can turn this off now. I would love to. He's got some awesome stuff, but I don't want to spoil it. I gotta remember where. There's a storage area coming up, and there we are. Just gonna make a nice sleep here real quick. That's a funny way to load stuff. Right, and now I gotta run back to spawn. And I'll meet you there in a couple of minutes. Hello, yellow sheep. Well, here we're back at spawn again. I gotta try to cheer myself up. I got some bad news about a family member I don't want to tell you guys, because it's not something you guys need to know about. But, try to keep myself in a good mood here. So, where was I going again? I was going to... I just said the coordinates. 2,800 minus 4,000. So I want to go that way and that way. More that way than that way. So it's been, what, nearly 2 months now? Since I've done anything. I spent a lot of that time dumping gravel into the ocean, tinkering with my base, and yeah, played a ton of Terraria. Still not doing terribly good at it. I kind of suck at that game. I'm not gonna lie. Not doing terribly good at it. I'm going to... Yeah, I gotta go this way. I've done that before? No, remember. Yeah, I've just been lazy. That's the really way I can put it. I've been lazy. It's the middle of summer, and I know that kind of traditionally summer is one of those times when more people have time to watch videos. So it's a good time to try to grow your channel. It's also a terrible time to work outside doing physical labor in coveralls. I have been coming home. I should have brought a bed, not to kill a couple sheep along the way. I've been coming home sore and tired, and typically in a terrible mood, because what the hell happened here? This must have been a creeper. I'm going to grab some wood while I'm here. In a terrible mood, not because I have to deal with customers. I don't mind the customers, but there are people I work with that I would not trust to sort glass. You give them a radio and they've ran into this little bunny. I thought it was one of those bunnies at Kai or Bannog, but it's not, thankfully. And I'm not getting killed today. Something just tried to fall to his death. Speaking of, give me our wool. 1. Where are the rest of your kin? I must wear their flesh. So yeah, just coming home in a terrible mood, and is not a good way to, there's some more sheep. Doesn't put a guy in the mood to record. It just doesn't. Do the band down, and there's a bunny. And you're a victim. Hello? 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 Seriously? My internet had a hiccup. Not quite sure why, it just decided to up and drop me. Now, my clock says it's coming up on night, so I really gotta kill this sheep. It's, because I don't want to run through the night. That would make things really difficult. Ooh, cooked mutton. Let's get up here. Alright, cool. Bed real quick. Suddenly, we're in serious survival mode. That and... Come on, game. You can do it. Still waiting on the day beds have a color that matches the wool. You can give us opposite-handed stuff, Mojang. You can give us customized beds. I'm going to need this, aren't I? Dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dunk. Did I get it? I got it. Good. Okay. I saw you, bat. Hold still. Nope. I'm trying to clock where this thing's going to be. Random movement is a bit of a pain in the butt. Must have despawned. Nope, there he is. Yeah, screw you. Oh, someone's been here. Whose territory was this? Skills was here. Huh. where that wound up going. No, Kev, the coordinates are F3. Pause is F4. Okay. I'd forgotten what the terrain looked like between here and there because I've never walked it. We're in for a bit of a surprise. So yeah, I've just not been in the mood to record. Mostly. The other excuses I'll use is that my roommate has been around a lot lately, and I don't feel like getting talking to myself. Someone blew ballast over here. At least that's why I haven't done many Minecraft. Carmageddon is a completely different reason, actually. Not just because I suck, and because I lose my temper a lot. I believe people watch YouTube videos that either go amazingly or poorly for the reactions of the people making it. I am tracking off here, aren't I? No, I need to go that way too. But back in February, I was lifting something heavy here at home. What the heck is this? This is like the smallest birch forest biome I've ever seen. I was lifting something heavy with both hands. So there I was with, all 8 fingers curled up underneath it, and my thumb kind of got in the way of what I was lifting, but I didn't worry about it because it's happened before. I go to lift up and I hear and feel a pop, kind of like when you crack your knuckles. Like, I don't know if you can hear that, but I've been able to crack my knuckles since I was a kid, and thankfully now that I know it's not going to cause arthritis, other things probably will. I'm not too worried about it. And I heard a pop. It's like, oh, okay, a pop. My knuckles pop all the time. Big deal. And then a couple days later, it just kind of started to hurt. And so to describe it, oh, hello, cave. You are going to go unexplored, unfortunately. And how to describe it? Imagine, I gotta stop for a minute because I have to talk my way through this. Put your pointer finger on that big knuckle on your thumb, right where it joins your hand, okay? And then kind of trace down, sort of in the middle where the bone of your thumb is, down to your wrist, and then go a little ways further down. And it started to hurt in there. Now, I don't know, I don't want to say it's something like carpal tunnel, because I honestly don't know what carpal tunnel is like. I've had writer's cramp a lot, because, hello bunny, are you a baby bunny? You're a baby bunny. See a lot of baby bunnies in the wild. You're real cute. I've never had carpal tunnel. Like I said, I had writer's cramp a lot. I used to draw a hell of a lot. I don't draw quite as much now because it's kind of time requirements and sit down and this whole video game addiction that I have, where I spend all my time doing absolutely pointless stuff. I just haven't done a lot of drawing lately. I'm trying to come up with something worthwhile to do rather than just sit down drawing the same thing I draw all the time. So I'll track this way for a while. But that's always been in my left hand. This is on my right. Now, I've spent most of my adult life in the industrial sector, running tools, and every tool I've ever had is all built from my right hand, so I kind of had to learn to use that a lot more. Technically, it wasn't that big a deal. Like, okay, I'm left-handed. I didn't see a set of left-handed scissors until I was 14 or 15. And while that may surprise some of you, I'd just like to remind you all that I am 40. Right? I'm not one of the spring chickens here. I'm not the average 20, early 30s YouTuber. Like, I remember I got grade 1, 6 years old. I had my teacher smack me on the hand with a ruler for writing with my left hand because she was in her mid-50s, and that was just the way, right? But I managed to convince her that, yeah, I actually write with my left hand. I was the only kid in my class who wrote with my left hand, which meant that when it came to standards of subpar penmanship, I was the low bar. So I've never really saw any tools that worked in my left hand. I learned how to use scissors in my right, because trying to use right-handed scissors in your left hurts quite a bit. So yeah, every tool I've had to use was in my right hand, which was cutters, banders, hammer, kind of everything. Baby bunnies everywhere. Look at them. Hello. You're real cute. Oh, no, look up. Look, I don't have any carrots on, otherwise I'd feed a few of them. So yeah, everything I've done is in my right hand. And I kind of thought that this, I'd build it up considerably. Hello. You are a really dark little guy. That cute little pink nose. I'm getting distracted by bunnies here. It's the cutest thing in the game. Tools. Yeah, so every tool I've had to use is my right hand. And early on, scissors is one thing. Scissors cut through stuff nice and easy. Using a pair of tin snips, not so easy. Every pair of banders I've had, maybe I have been here. Which is a specialized, not really specialized tool for my job, but anyway, they were all meant for your right hand, and they weren't built. You could not use them in your left. You just could. So your right hand kind of toughened up over time. And I'd had the occasional bit of owie when I'd spent far too much time just using that hand with tools. But it always kind of went away, and if it was a pain, it was a really different kind than what I got now. Because I did that months ago, and it hasn't gone away. I've heard something serious here. And when you play in a console game, you're using that thumb pretty regular. And that comes to the second part of that injury, my gaming injury, is that shortly after I did it, I didn't have to, I volunteered to look after my nephew for a week. Because my sister was doing something, and he didn't have anyone else to stay with. There's a reason for this I'm not going to go into, because it's frankly none of your business. He had no one really to stay with, so he stayed at my place. Dude is... I'm starting to get there. Some of the swamp looks familiar. Little guy's like, I think he was 8 at the time. He's a huge Minecraft fan. I showed him a couple of my videos just to shut him up one time. So he knows that I make these. So I kind of had to clean up my language, and I feel kind of bad about that last Carmageddon one. Although odds are he never watched it. So, kicking myself for no reason. So, and I looked after him for a week. And he's in school. I got to pick him up out of school. And come home, have some supper, and then play Minecraft on my 360 for like 3 hours. Right? So I go from heavy lifting at work to playing 3 hours of a console game with an owie. Yeah, that did not help it at all. Especially given I just heard it. So if I want to sit down and play a game that uses a controller, I need to be, kind of prepared for what's going to hit me afterwards. So where are we here? We're almost far enough that way, but I still need to go 2,000 blocks that way. And if the sun would hurry up and go down, I can sleep. But yeah, that's why I haven't seen any more Carmageddon out of me. And I think that's the big 3 reasons, isn't it? Yeah, don't feel like playing, or don't feel like recording, been playing. Haven't been able to comfortably record. Like, in order to record this, I have to... Hopefully the sound in this one is better. Because when I'm here by myself, when I get the chance to sit and talk to myself in private, I can speak at a volume you guys are going to hear. If someone's here, then I talk like this and I'm quiet because I don't want to bother them. And you probably didn't hear that at all. Wow, I keep forgetting how much gravel is in these new biomes. Yeah, I just haven't really wanted to record. So, oh my gosh, I suppose I could silk. Yeah, silk touch on that thing. And just gonna go this way for a while. Now here, you know what? I'm gonna say we're in a snapshot. We're getting new blocks. Still can't do diddly. Mojang, you see this block here? You need to give us something to do with something else to do with gravel than make just coarse dirt. Coarse dirt is nice. I'll say it. Coarse. I like coarse dirt. Gravel, on the other hand, I actually really like the texture of gravel. Let's wish I had an axe. I actually like gravel's texture. It's got sort of a stucco feel to it. And I've played on a couple of things. I should have a creative world on here somewhere where I use gravel for walls, and it's a nice different texture from these guys. And then let's go to I'm in the snapshot. Can't use any of these. That's unfortunate. For a minute there, I was for the reset, I was thinking of using a texture pack, but none of them are updated for 1.9, so that's just not going to happen. But I think we need something else to do with gravel and flint. Come on, Mojang, seriously, give us a flint block. Just flint blocks. Give us a nice glossy paver with beveled edges and connected textures. And I know I'm asking far too much. But please, if you gave us a flint block, it would be the best. Oh, it'd be the nicest black block we could get, because coal has a nice texture, I'll give it that. But you have to go and mine frickin' coal, and you're using coal for other things. Obsidian has that weird purple texture to it. It makes it really hard to use because it's got a rough texture. It's just not. Stupid lake. I've still got 5 wood on me here. Yeah, obsidian texture is just not anything you can really. It's tough to build with. To make it look good. Let's see, have we fixed boats yet? No, I don't think they fixed boats yet. I still gotta go this way too, don't I? Hey, that's the wrong way. I got 2800. Look really bad. Yeah, this is not a good block at all. Let's get out of here. Yeah, get my boat. Not that I'll need it again, but I got it. Yep. Yeah, a flint block. Like, seriously. You want to make us builders happy, you give us a glossy black brick like that, and we will love you a long time. I got a long way to go here. And rather than bore you for too long, I'm going to pop in back to you when and if we ever manage to get back to our house. Alright? Well, boats still aren't where they're supposed to be. I was back over here somewhere. Right over here. And the boat broke because it hit that tree. So yeah, still haven't fixed boats. Thanks, Mojang. Thanks a lot. Get T-Fast Fancy Clouds. What? Video settings. Blah, blah, blah. Clouds. Fancy. Say what? Was that there before? That clouds look like that normally. But that button wasn't there either. Entity shadows? You were... Okay, they've changed a couple things here. Let's put our smooth lighting on. How's that look? Yeah, terrible. You bobbing. Yeah, everything else is the same. Don't remember that. Let's turn that off. That should speed things up a little more. Not that we got a lot of entities. Currently another 6. Yeah, we're still like 2,000 blocks out. Of course, the moment I hit... Skype comes up, and the moment something happens, I'm under attack. So at the very least, yeah, skeletons shoot a lot better now. I mentioned how much I don't actually really like to print this forest. Okay, now to actually check what the heck someone wanted. Yep, someone going, oh yeah, and the end is done too, which I have no idea about because I haven't been there because I forgot where Firewoo's place was. Which farther have I got to go here? Gee, good gravy, I'm never getting home, am I? Come on, Mojang. If you're going to give us all this gravel, give us flint blocks. Please give us flint blocks. Give us all this gravel. And you expect us to do nothing with it. I'm not sure what kind of battle went on here. Unless they attack zombies now. And there used to be sheep over here. Used to be. Well, oh, wrong button. Since we're coming up a reset, you guys are probably never coming back here. I will leave you guys to your fate. Is that all of you? Should be all of you. Yep, and they're out, and they're walking around. Cool. Guys, enjoy your future. Probably won't be terribly long. Alright, we're here. There's my villager box. Skills just hopped on. And there's Ginger. They're all coming in and wondering what the heck's going on. Get lost. Villagers are all still there. These have survived all other attempts so far. Wow, they've come out in force. Hey, kind of walk like players now, I just noticed. Did I not notice that before? I remember them swinging their arms when they walked. That's cool. Zombies still kind of walk kind of stiff. You guys have an attack animation? Nope, just walk into me. Okay, let's get back into the safety of our home here. Skype's busy going off. Everyone's wondering what's going on. Let's get downstairs, shall we? When did I kill that? Ah, it's been so long since I've been here. Alright, and... Bloop. And close. And we're back home. I'll have to do some editing to knock some stuff out after this. I don't think I've done anything here of interest at all. Nope, there's the barn. Oh, I'm starving. Tell you what, just for laughs, let's see what this does. Let's find out, shall we? And survey says I've got a swirly effect. Oh, haste because of the beacon. Well, that's kind of helpful and kind of not. The other problem is that now I have to actually walk to my witch farm. And this puts me back where I want to. Yes, thank you. Now, how did I get to... How did I get to my witch farm? No, I don't remember. Down don't think it was down here. In fact, I'm positive it's not down here. I'll have to find it all over again. Nope, this is just off to the completely abandoned spider farm. Alright. I'm going to talk with the guys on Skype and see what's going on. Hopefully the full version 1.9 comes out soon enough that it's not going to be quite so long between anything anymore. Oh, hang on. No, I can get to my witch farm right here. What am I saying? Like I'm dumb or something. That's loud! Any crashes on this snapshot? Not yet. Thanks for jinxing it, buddy. Yeah, I had plans to do this tunnel. Oh, good gravy. Hang on. Layers. Nope. How about blocks? And environment? Seriously? Huh. Weird. Oh right, no portal over here anymore. Does this even go where I think it does? You know what, I bet it kinda doesn't. I think I've covered this. I think I've completely screwed myself. I think I may have caused a huge problem. Because this is gonna come up right in the middle of my farm. Isn't it? Yep. Thought that was a skelly for a second. Let's hop out here. I've got blocks all turned down. I don't even know if it still counts as a witch farm. Well, been an eventful day here, finding out what works and what doesn't. I'll have to pop through this, write down the coordinates, and then cut a path. Don't think it wasn't quite that far. Not really that far away. I wonder, has anyone been here lately? Probably not. No. Free redstone, sticks, bottles. Built all this stuff for people, no one come and used it. Feeling a little unappreciated. But we're going to end it there. I will talk to you guys hopefully sooner rather than later.